Hi guys, I'm Janine and you're in my kitchen. I'm back at it again making another pesto. Today, this is an arugula pesto. Let me talk to you a second. Please bear with me. Why I'm gung-ho crazy on these pestos. First of all, they're delicious. First of all, they're healthy. And you could put them in so many recipes, use them in so many ways that for me, it's a way to get this healthy items in my body. First of all, let me go over the ingredients and show you. This is a health-packed recipe. I'm not a nutritionist, dietitian, or doctor, but I will tell you, you could do the research. I always say, don't believe me? Read about it and ask. Now, in the arugula pesto, I'm going to be using arugula, which is good for your heart, good for bone health. Some say fights cancer. Power leafy green, okay? And next ingredient, walnuts. We all know these are heart healthy, super good for you, walnuts. I'm using Pecorino Romano cheese, which is a goat cheese, which is also better for you than a cow's milk. It is tastier and saltier, okay? That goes in. Olive oil, we all know the cancer-fighting properties and good heart health of olive oil because of the polyphenols. We always hear that Dr. Gundry on there talking about it. Now in this, I always say to everybody, when you're making a pesto or something, any dish that requires olive oil, I mean, this is thousands and thousands of years ago. This is super healthy, but get the best you can. Get the type of olive oil you would drink or just dip your Italian bread in. Okay, for me, I'm always on the hunt for it, and I always vary it up. But it's usually the cold press, first cold press extra virgin olive oil is what you're looking for. And you want a dark bottle because that protects it and keeps all that health properties in there. Okay, and this is a single origin, which means you can trace it back. It's not mixed. Some of them claim in the U.S. to be olive oil pure, and they're not. So that's why I'm sharing with you. Enough said. Okay, and garlic, we all know the fights bacteria, it's good for your blood clean. Oh, lots of everything in this dish is super healthy for you. Why wouldn't you want to do it? And if you're not crazy about arugula, because it's a leafy green with a peppery taste, just like broccoli rabe, I happen to like them. And even radicchio. I taught myself, my mom taught me, first and foremost, to like broccoli rabe. But there are some now, I wasn't always a fan of arugula, I'm not going to lie. It's very peppery and bittery. A lot of people pride it for that and enjoy it. But if you don't like it, what I did is I'm into it because of the health properties. I'm on this journey now. I want to eat healthier. I just came back from vacation, had gut issues, did not feel well, fasted for 2 days, and already I got myself back on track. Lots of high pH water, fasting so that my digestive could get a catch up and a reset. So now everything I'm going to put into my body, I want to watch. I mean, I'm not going to, I'll slip off. We know this. There's always going to be a day I want something that's not the best for me, but I'm craving it. But other than that, let's say 90%, 85%, I want to eat super healthy. So I forced myself to eat it. I like it. I tried it in many recipes. This is good as a salad. People eat grilled chicken on it. They love it with Parmesan and lemon just as a salad. Let me get to it and make it, and I'll tell you some more ideas as I'm making it. This is a full, let me get my glasses on. Where did I put them? Okay, here they are. Excuse me. This is a full package of 5 ounce. Don't seem like a lot, but this, I'm going to use the entire package. Okay, and now you could put more garlic, you could put more cheese, you could put more oil. It's all going to be to preference. See, I have to get this all in here. I'm going to put it down. I'm using my big food processor because I don't want no issues. I broke my little one long time ago. And now I suggest it's best you do this in a food processor. You can do it in a blender, but it really is better in here because you can watch and control the texture better. That's the reasoning behind that. Not to say anybody's wrong to do it in a blender. If that's all you have, then you do it. Pulse away and you'll watch it your way. I did it. I didn't always have a food processor. I'm human. Okay. I would say that's that. Okay. Now, if I wanted, I could have made a tiny batch and used half for the pesto and half for a salad, but I want to get it done and freeze some. 2 cloves of garlic is what I'm going and opting for. I don't want too much of a garlic. I had made this in the past, and I overpowered it with garlic. My bad. I didn't realize. It was the first time I was making it, and you live and you learn, right? Now I know. I don't like too much garlic in the pesto. I have the spinach one up there. It's lovely. And now the pestos are as diversified in their own rights. I have another one coming up before this or after this. I'm not sure. I did 3. I got a couple of more because I love it. I just do. Now let me also get the oil in here and start blitzing it away. As I pack it, I'll tell you more tips. Okay? So it's arugula. It's garlic. It's olive oil. It's Parmesan. I mean, I always call it that because that's what the America calls it. But it's pecorino. I got to start saying pecorino. Okay. Arugula, garlic, walnuts. Now, I have a small cup. I would say that's a half a cup, small bowl. If you like more, you could put more. Now, let me say to you, the most important reason, please, if you're staying, listen, because I won't make this video long. But what I got to say, I feel is important to share. I make this because, guess what? I have TMJ. I can't do any chewing that takes a long time or causes my jaw stress. So what do? I love salads. I like arugula as a salad with a piece of grilled chicken and some lemon and Parmesan shavings. I do. I had it, but it's quite, you need to chew it because it's a little bit, I can't explain it. So what's your girl to do? I have to get it in my system. I love it. I want the health properties of everything in here. So in a pesto, I could totally tolerate it. Totally. And it's nice because you can put this, let me tell you something. Let me get it going because then I'll take you beyond pasta. It doesn't always have to be just pasta for this. But again, people tend to think of a pesto simply as a pasta dressing. And that's not true. That would be boring. Let me get a tiny dash of cold water so that my processor can get moving. A little bit. Let me get a little bit. Just so I don't blow my motor. Okay. I'll put a little more. Ain't gonna hurt nobody. Okay. And a little bit more olive oil. See, this is all to preference. You'll know the consistency you like. And how you're going to use it will depend on that. Let me get a napkin over here. I'm a mess today. I'm back from vacation. I think this is only my second video I've filmed. What is wrong with my... Something's wrong here. I don't trust it. I don't trust it. Okay. Let's give it a little helping hand. Oh, it smells delicious. I'm telling you, I made this in the past, and I ate it by spoon. I spoon ate it. Isn't that crazy? I'll put more of the cheese in at the end. There we go. I want to get all of that down. There they go. There they go. Okay, now I want to put more oil and the cheese, the rest of the cheese, because it wasn't even a full cup. It was about 3/4 of a cup of the locatelli. And I grated it myself. I'll share that with you in a minute. I've had that for about 2 months. The way I do it, it lasts a long time. Right now it's thick. If you wanted it chunky to put into salads as an extra, dollop here, dollop there, you could, but I want it finer because of my issues. one more turn, guys, to get the good stuff off the sides, and we're done. It's the consistency I like, and I'll show you. Smells amazing. I cannot brag about this. Is one of my favorite pestos. I used to think it was the basil and the pinoles, but I moved on, and I like so many. I still love that one, but as anybody knows, it tastes its best when you use the fresh basil, good pinoles, which are about $10 for a tiny batch. You know, it's quite expensive. Okay. Okay, and we're done. Finally. You're probably saying, finally, what is it with this lady? Okay, let me get one of my famous, I'll use the one I use for the cheese. One of my infamous jars I love. I always have trouble uncupping my own food processor because I have no arm strength. It's sad and pathetic, but it's true. Okay, let me get this into here. Look at that, guys. Yum, yum, yum. And it makes quite a bit. I'm going to have to split this into two, freeze half. That's the beauty of it. I'll freeze half maybe for a pasta night. Okay, now let me talk to you while I'm unhinging this a little bit about the ideas. You think this is just for pasta, and that's great. Put it on your pasta and nothing else. Everything you need is in here. Just add boiled water. Pull this out of the fridge or the freezer, let it defrost. Maybe when you add it to your pasta, you want to add a little bit of that pasta water if it's too dry for you, or a little extra olive oil as it's defrosting, things like that. I used to do that with my basil pesto. It always worked. Even when I used a jar, I always added more oil. I don't know why. I love olive oil. Okay, there she goes. This is absolutely going to be one of your favorites. Now, again, you can have this on eggs. You can have this on any sandwich you decide to make. Look at that. Tell me that's not gorgeous. Okay? That is gorgeous. And it's like the consistency of sand or pudding, and you see the grain of it. I can eat it now. In my, what I like to do is put it on sliced tomatoes. Put a slather of that on them. You could put ricotta underneath the tomato. Put the tomato, salt and pepper, and then a slather, what do they call it? A slather of that. You could put it in pasta. You could put it on any sandwich you dream of. You could put it on the side of scrambled eggs with avocado slices. You can eat it by spoon. You could put it into rice. You could put it into soup by the dollop. And that's all your girl got. The rest is up to you. Make it yours. Be creative. Have fun. Enjoy it. And remember, every single item in this pesto has a health property benefit for your body. And it's just delicious. Enjoy. I hope you like this video. And I hope to see you in the next one.